Hello, I'm Sorospa, and today we are ending this. Um, while I was away, I did a bit of grinding. I figured that it wasn't worth doing it on camera. Um, so we should be strong enough to beat the final boss. And before we do that, we're gonna mop up all the treasures that I missed. So I'm gonna take down all of the optional bosses. There might be a few wipes in here because these guys are actually pretty badass, but we'll see how this goes. So first up is this guy, and he's kind of an asshole because of that. Yep, we got 10 seconds to beat this guy, so better hurry. This is one that I definitely had trouble beating in the past. Because there's really nothing for it except just raw firepower. And, this was a trick that those other guys did before, and what I've learned is apparently it doesn't actually, speed up the timer when that happens. So, I don't know why he does it. Shoot. How'd I get this guy before? Let me think. Maybe I should be using Nuke instead of Bahamut. Probably the casting speed is too low for Bahamut. I found that Nuke is actually not as damaging in a lot of cases as I might hope, but give this another shot. Nuke. I guess that's alright. I think this thing has like 33,000 hit points. I want to save those. Definitely want to hit him with Holy, because that's a really good damage dealer. I know I beat him before, but it's hard to tell how close I am. Guess we just hurry. Oh yeah, there we go. That wasn't so tough. Oh, I don't know why I did so much better that time. So let's see. This should be for Kane. So now we can replace the gear. Oh yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to do this right now. So this is the trigger, and I might get a better opportunity to show you this later. But you can tell this guy's got something going on, because all he's doing is revealing his own weakness. Basically, if you hit him with a lightning attack, he flips the fuck out and murders you instantly. I mentioned this as one of my favorite enemies because it's just kind of hilarious. Because you're always gonna fall for it at least once. Although, I guess naming it Trigger is kind of obvious. But I don't want to have to fight Plague again. So maybe I will show you what happens when you do that later. The problem is I can't really control when I meet him because he's actually kind of a rare enemy. Not incredibly rare, but just enough that it might take a pretty long time to find him while I'm on camera. So that's the first one. Yeah, I'm just gonna cabin it up here because I've got plenty. There's legitimately no chance whatsoever of me running out of cabins. So that's one down. I'm not sure how long this is gonna run. I might end up splitting this into 2 episodes if it takes too long. Yeah, this one just friggin' jumps you. So these guys are gonna throw up walls, so it's good to get into the habit of using Bahamut, since summons aren't affected by walls. And plus it's fucking awesome using Bahamut. You can see that these guys are built around the use of a wall, because Remedy is a non-spell attack. Let's do the same trick. Let's bounce wall off, or bounce white off ourselves. That'll be fun. Of course, the only difficult part is that if Rosa needs to be healed, we're kind of out of luck. God damn, Bahamut is awesome. The Remedy isn't really that much of a big deal, considering we're already doing pretty good damage output. Ouch. I suppose putting a wall on Rosa makes it slightly hard to mass heal, since, you know, hers will miss. But, oh well. So far, it has only caused the death of unimportant people. You know, the one that you don't kill actually kind of flips the fuck out, so it might actually be better to kill them both at once. Haha. That's always fun. Can we get Edge back in here? I really don't think he's gonna survive that. Fuck you. I might not have entirely thought this one through. Maybe. Maybe only Kane and Rydia will get any experience points. There he goes. Okay. I'm not gonna screw up like I did with Bahamut. Let's just, I'm not that worried about the experience distribution, since we're going straight to the boss now, pretty much. We don't really need any more training. I don't need to conserve MP anyway. And God, I can't even tell you how awesome that is, that I can just waste MP. So ribbons, I don't know if ribbons have their status prevention effect in this game or not. I don't know why I keep thinking it goes on arms. But I'm gonna give it to Rydia since she has the lowest hit points. And Rosa, since it's always good keeping your white mage alive. Kind of running out of room here. There is kind of a I do wonder what happens if you go to the final boss with a full inventory. If you don't get the crystal. However, I'm not really that interested in causing any weird bugs to happen, so I think I am gonna make sure to keep a slot clear. Considering it's the final battle, it might kind of make some kind of special exception, since it's not like you're gonna have to worry about inventory management afterwards. It might just like fill an extra slot. I don't know. It's something I legitimately kind of feel like testing out at some point, just to see what happens, but I do want to keep things kind of on the level for the actual LP, you know. I want this to go off without a hitch. So let's just throw some stuff away. There's no real need to sell it, I guess. Did I? Hold on. Yeah, I put some samurai gear on Cecil because it's actually better than what he was wearing in some cases. Okay, save. There we go. And where are we going next? we're gonna go down to the first floor of the lunar core in order to fight the next one. Then we're leaving the lunar core because it's freaking dangerous. And we're probably not gonna be good. God damn it! Are you seeing this? That's fucking ridiculous. Can we just go or go to the thing? Jesus. So the guy I'm gonna be up against next is Ogopogo, if I'm pronouncing that right. And I think this one's probably the second hardest, I'd say, among the optional bosses. Might have a chance of wiping on this one, but if I stay on top of my guy's status, and I'm careful, should be fine. Ninja. The ninja stars are actually going to be useful, I think, against the final boss. Because throwing weapons actually do a lot of damage. It's just you don't get them back. They're expensive, but you know it's the final boss, so who cares, right? That's a great thing, is you don't have to worry about conserving your resources on the final boss. It's the best. Totally. Alright, what's best against this guy? Let's nuke him. Ouch. This guy doesn't waste any time. Carlos? Will help? Maybe? Please. There we go, okay. I don't think that it uses a double wave anywhere else. It kind of puts you in critical condition at the very start. Yikes. Let's keep Kane on the ground so I can make sure he stays alive. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I really do like boss fights the best in RPGs, just because I like being able to kind of give it my all. You might have noticed throughout this LP, but the whole kind of MP conservation thing is kind of something that I don't enjoy so much, just because it means you're holding back all the time, and you've got all these fun things that you can't do because you don't want to waste your MP. So the fact that you've got all these fights in the final dungeon where you can just go all out has really been enjoyable for me. That's not gonna work. He's just gonna die again right away. Okay, so I was wrong. He does have another double wave in there. Kane dies. That doesn't happen very often. No XP for you, Kane. Well, I think you've got plenty. That was pretty good. I'm really doing well on these fights. Except for the fact that a bunch of people keep being dead at the end of them. But, you know, we can always just bring them back to life. Can we warp out of the lunar core? That would be fantastic. Come on. Come on. You did it just to screw with me. You don't let me use it in this one area. Alright, I'll walk then. If you insist. So that's 3 down. So the other thing besides these fights is I want to, like I said, I want to mop up all the treasure I skipped before. And besides just the raw boss fight stuff, Jesus, we've also got a fuck ton of trapped chests. You don't even freaking know. What was I doing? I think, yeah. Edge gets the, I think Edge gets 2 legendary swords. The Masamune and the Murasame. And then Kane gets the cool spear. And Cecil gets the, I think it's called the Crystal Sword in this translation, but I think it's also known as the Ragnarok. I think it is better than the Excalibur. Another thing I love is being able to use as many cabins as I want. I think that buying like 80 cabins was the single best decision I made in this LP. Also, you may notice I have a freaking ton of gold. You just, at this point in the game, you just make gobs more than you'll ever need. Although I suppose I could have gone back and spent it on those really expensive shurikens, which probably would actually make the boss fight really easy now that I think about it. So let's see, I want to miss as few treasure chests as possible, but this place is kind of complicated structurally, so I might miss some. Jeez. What I wouldn't give for an item that reduces the encounter rate. Let's see, is this a trapped chest? Nope. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? And whoop. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to find that, other than just poking all the edges of the... God. Poking all the edges of the platforms. I would... Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, it's one of these guys, of course. Every party has to have a pooper, I guess. Let's actually try to conserve a little bit of MP. I've got plenty of lives, so... Come on, die already so I can bring you back to life. Jesus. Kane, you're our free DPS, so just keep jumping. Yeah, sometimes these guys seem to have kind of counterintuitive behavior. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain when they keep resetting the counter on the same person. Oh hey, Rydia gained a level. That's pretty sweet. I actually kinda did want her to learn Meteor, but it's not really a big deal. We're not gonna use Cecil's MP in battle, so let's just waste his. Yeah, Cecil's Cure 2 is weaker than Rosa's Cure 1, or Carlos's. I think my greatest regret is that I never found any way to pass the time better during these healing sessions. Oh well. This one is not trapped. I knew that, of course. That's a dead end. This is what I mean when I say that this place is complex. It just has all these little offshoot branches that may or may not go. God damn it! Are you kidding me? Fucking hell. You know, I was actually making pretty good time, but it's like every one of these fights is gonna waste like 5 frickin' minutes. You know what? Let's nuke this site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. I can always just heal it back anyway, so whatever. Swear to God. There. Not so tough now, are you? It'd be really funny if he'd used it on Edge. Alright, Cecil, you bring people back to life. Back to life, then you jump. When you get right down to it, Kane's job in this whole scheme is pretty straightforward. I mean, you pretty much are never left wondering how Kane is going to be spending his next turn. Wow, that was pretty good. 3 levels at once. Alright, let's get everyone healed back. As you can see, Cecil's healing doesn't last too long. Now let's use up the last of it, I guess. And Rosa, Carlos. Never quite got used to using that name, but I guess that's not too surprising. Ether ones do I have? Yeah, there you go. Probably overkill, because I think we won't come close to using up all their MP, but better safe than sorry. Is this trapped? Yep, sure is. With a behemoth. So something interesting that I probably should have known, but, you know, live and learn, I guess, is I think that behemoths don't actually attack you until you hit them. So I think I'm just gonna blink everyone and make this fight really easy. And blink. And you know, I think we're ready to get going. I don't want to waste too much time. Besides, Kane doesn't really need the protection. He's a fucking tank anyway. He's gonna spend the whole fight in the air, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. I always forget what magics are effective against the behemoth. 92 damage. Jeez. How much hit points do they have again? I really don't remember. Yikes. He's getting ordinary on us. Ordinary. I'm sure there's a lot of humor to be derived from me intentionally saying things stupidly. Protect. I think I'm also going to put this on Rydia, because really, every single thing that increases her chances of survival is good, because she needs it more than anyone. Especially during the final boss fight, because he's going to be dishing out the DPS to frickin' everyone. It's ridiculous. Okay. Which guy is this again? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, there's kind of a secret save point here. They put it here for a reason. I said that Ogopogo is the second hardest one. This is the hardest, and you're gonna see why pretty soon here. Probably should have saved this one last. It would have been more epic that way. Oh well. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Instant Mega Nuke. I have no idea why Cecil is immune to it. None whatsoever. But he is. So let's cure for the whole mess. And as you may remember, there was a trick to dealing with Mega Nuke before, and I honestly don't know what happens right there, because it doesn't hit anyone. Maybe it was like directed at Kane. But the same trick that worked against Bahamut's Mega Nuke also works here. And since we do want to keep Rosa alive, if we can, we should probably too late. And Cecil was hit with it. Hey, most everyone lived, except Kane. It's like the reverse of normal. I guess sometimes you just get lucky. Don't want to accidentally bounce off his reflect. Oh yeah, that's really impressive. Let's... Yeah, you can still target yourself while you're in sight of a summon, I guess. Oh, come on, that wasn't... Wait, what? I'm confused. I guess it just randomly doesn't hit certain people. I guess. I don't know. Who cares if Kane dies? We can always just bring him back. We have the technology. So far this is going pretty well, which is a bit surprising considering I managed to not block either of its Mega Nukes. Yep. So the big useful strategy that I had for it did nothing whatsoever. So I guess it doesn't really matter because I still won. Alright, there you go. Jesus. And yeah, let's toss out some stuff. Don't need this. I want to keep as many swords as possible because I think that Edge can basically just throw all of them. Throwing the Excalibur is going to be especially hilarious. Oh sure, it's the legendary Arthurian sword, but just throw it away at the boss's face. Wait a second. How's that? Why do I still have a claw? In fact, this is like one of the weakest claws in the game from like way back. Have I mentioned I'm a bit of a pack rat? Just don't know when to toss anything out. That's 4 out of 5. That's pretty good. We've been making excellent progress today, and spoilers, the last one is the weakest. This is actually going to be a really boring fight compared to all of the exciting battles that we've had previously. So we're gonna have to take care of all those chests too. Those freaking trapped chests. But that will come in due time. First, I want to take out the boss. God damn it. No, I don't want any. Get out of here. Jesus. No, we don't need any of that. Thank you very much. Fuck's sake. Give me a break, alright? Okay, so I've got a plan. I think I am going to get all the treasure chests. Yeah, okay. Get all the treasure chests that I can. And then, since we're gonna come out near the entrance, instead of going back down to the save point, I think I will actually leave and then save and then fight the boss. I think that'll probably be a pretty good plan. It would be funny. Let's see if weak works on them. Just for kicks. I mean, when am I gonna even get to use this for anything? Yeah. Oh, I don't care about your curse. Heh. Crystal armor, yes. We're gonna suit up with the ultimate armor. It's gonna be awesome. Heal, and then we'll get. Let's see, what other treasures did I skip? This one, I think. God damn it. No more dragons. White? Okay. And what's Radio wearing? Heroin. Sounds good. See, we're getting everyone's totally bestest armor. I think some of these might actually be pretty nasty fights. We'll have to see. I haven't really messed with the red dragons at all. But I remember them being mean. I guess, just have to take care of them quickly. As the saying goes, the best offense is a good offense. Or something like that. The best offense is a holy nuke. Yes. Okay, so these guys were way less intimidating than I thought they would be. You ain't so tough. I can take you. Crystal. Best stuff. And heal up. Heal up. It's good. Heal her. There we go, okay. Which one of these goes up? I think this is, Getting lost. Okay, this one's a... Wait. Hold on. Did I come out of this one? Yeah, I think I got lost when I went for that treasure, but this is where I'm going next. And where does this go? Aha! Thought you could hide from me, did you? Come on, give me a break. Monsters! It's a behemoth. Ninja powers. Let's see, how are we doing for time? I think we're doing alright. It's looking like it might be best to split this into 2 episodes. I don't know. I think. But I am finishing tonight one way or another, because I'm ready to go into the ultimate, final, finaliest finale here. Seems to counterattack at random, I think. Take this guy down. That's what I'm talking about. Crystal. There you go. Yeah. I really do hope we don't run any more of those Fatal Eyes. Just because they friggin' slow everything down. God. Let's heal up. No, that was it, because we were using blinks a lot. And does this have monsters? Nope. Ring. Wow, I think that's actually really bad. Yeah, that's a pretty significant difference. Isn't Ruby Ring like early game equipment? Jesus, I really haven't been paying attention there. Oh well. We fixed it now. We got all the crystal armor, then what's in here? God damn it! I swear to God. Where's a scroll of genocide when you need one? I don't know how many people are gonna get that reference. Well, I might have messed up the reference, I'm not sure. Oh well. Holy shit. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's right. It only kills us by the thing. I guess this is probably a shield, huh? Which one? I guess we'll take out this one just because it's in the front. Actually, I don't know if they count as being on different rows. I mean, it's not like they're behind each other. Oh well. probably doesn't make that much of a difference which one we kill first. See, the terrible thing about having Holy on you is that now you want to use your healer all the time for things other than healing. It's just so hard to resist, because I mean, look at the firepower on it. You saw that, right? Last time we used it, it max damaged. You also gotta love how it still has the, when she casts it, it still kind of gives the little Healy white magic symbols around her. It's like, let me heal you with cleansing fire. It's the best. Wait, no. What am I doing? Cecil needs this. Still armor. Would you hold on? Let's just take a look at that. That's fucking beautiful. But alright, let's get on with what we were doing. Better not be another. Okay. Kind of a shame that I'm gonna have to walk all the way back down to the bottom again. But I guess that's a consequence of just how I decided to go about doing all this. I don't know, maybe with a little bit more forward planning I could have traversed this only once. But really, I think it feels right, because this is really a dungeon that you want to kind of scrub top to bottom, kind of wander around just to make sure you've got everything. And if we're just running all the way to the bottom, I don't think it should take that long. Except for all that fucking encounters slowing me down. I'm gonna get lost too. Man, this place is massive. This way, I think. There's so goddamn much of this dungeon. Jesus. I do think at this point I've gotten all the other treasures except for the weapon. Which way was it? Was it this way? I don't know about that. Let's try it. No, I think this is it. Wait, wasn't I? Yeah, I was gonna visit the surface. Oh, hell with it. This is really gonna be my fault if I end up wiping. I really don't think I'm going to, though. Well, I guess it's on me if I do. You know what you need? Good old-fashioned explosion. Really, this guy isn't even in the same class as the other monsters we fought. I think slowing us down is his one trick. There's really not much to him. Although that can be annoying. Wow, that was even easier than I remembered. Let's see, let's equip this one. Same. Nice. I think it might be quickest just go back to the surface if it lets us. And then we can proceed, Man, I kinda didn't think I'd be back up here again. Kinda weird revisiting the surface after going through all that. I think Ware's gonna have from sleeping on an exit there. I'm gonna save down here just in case. Alright. You know what? I'm pretty much settled on splitting this into 2 episodes, just because I'm getting pretty late into it, into the time. So how about I cut here, and I'll come back when I'm ready to start the final boss, and then you don't have to waste time watching me go back down. So, I'll see you in a few minutes, from my perspective, I guess.